will be one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first, weighing 248 pounds, and from Chicago, Illinois, Colt Cabana.
He's from the suburbs of Chicago.
The rich suburbs.
Detroit, Michigan, Chris Sabin.
Colt Cabana, a former IWA Mid-South heavyweight champion. This is Chris Sabin's opportunity to firmly establish himself here in the IWA. He has a couple of good showings in his matchup so far here, but this one will definitely put him in the upper echelon in the IWA if he can pull off the victory here tonight.
Sabin getting these fans going. John Howard is your referee. Collar and elbow tie-up. Sabin grabs hold of the arm of classic Colt Cabana. He makes his way back to both feet, and down to one knee he goes. Backed into the corner is Sabin. No clean break, instead a slap right across the face of Chris Sabin. Collar and elbow once again. Sabin with an arm drag on Colt Cabana. That's right.
I hope he doesn't call mommy and daddy and say that Chris Sabin was playing too rough with him.
Yeah, he might ruin his gear that his mommy bought for him. His daddy paid for training, by the way. Another big arm drag by Sabin. And
mommy pays for the gear, daddy pays for the training.
that's right.
What a setup. Must be nice living the plush life of Colt Cabana. He's been in college for what now, 10 years?
He graduated.
Oh, he finally graduated?
He graduated. That's right. He got his education. A smart man. They lock up once again in the center of the ring. Sabin grabs hold of a side headlock.
I figured with mommy and daddy paying for the education that he'd stick around for a few more years and see just how many degrees he could pick up.
Hey, why not? Or just party. Didn't get to do much of that wrestling on the weekends. Sabin on the shoulders of Cabana, holding him by the legs. Only a 1 count. John Howard sort of out of position there.
Cabana trying to break a sweat there with the jumping jacks. I don't know what the hell the thank you was all about, but.
Back Sabin into the corner.
Perhaps he heard his ego clapping to him and he wanted to thank it for the applause.
Well, this isn't going to feel good, though. Sabin dishes out several chops of his own. Cabana misses with the clothesline. Sabin lands another chop. Trying to cover up on chops, gets slapped across his face for it.
Adam Gooch got 12 palm thrusts to the face in the last matchup for trying to cover up on chops.
I thought that was because of the girl. Oh, the chop thing, too.
Yeah, the chop thing. I think the suplex through the canvas was for the girls. And just ragging him out in front of the people was for the girls.
Pondo Nate Webb and Sick Rick Matrix in your weaponry, lots of light tubes battle royal thing.
We're going to be here till 3 o'clock wrestling, and then we're going to be here till 7:30 in the morning cleaning up glass, ladies and gentlemen. All thanks in
Dude, what's with the light tube checkerboard? You know, if they made that a little bit bigger, instead of doing the spider net of barbed wire tomorrow night, we could just have light tubes crisscrossed.
Yeah.
It's like a big light bulb waffle. I'm hungry. I'm going to J-Boys after this.
I hope so.
Sabin with the arm of Cabana.
Of course,
kick to the shoulder now.
Couldn't really tell what would happen there with John Howard standing in the way, but
Still holding onto the arm, barring it. Sabin focusing on this body part of classic Colt Cabana. Watch your language, Colt Cabana.
Preppy kids don't cuss, Colt Cabana.
Well, he just did. Another kick to the shoulder, working on that arm. Wise wrestler is Chris Sabin.
What would mommy think if she'd have heard him say that?
She would have said, stop pulling the boy's hair. Backed into the ropes.
Doesn't Colt know that you're supposed to play nice with others?
Doesn't always happen. But sometimes you get a really, really, really nice arm drag like that. That was Ricky Steamboat-esque. After this, we've got bullpen Corporal Robinson. Whoa! Almost detached Cabana's arm from the rest of his body on that one. Bull Corp, Texas Death, CM Punk and Jimmy Rave.
Texas Death Match in the middle of Southern Indiana.
Texas Death Match featuring no one who has ever lived in the state of Texas.
Bullpen.
Did he live in Texas for a while?
He worked some shows.
Well, I know he worked for Global and stuff, but.
So I'd imagine he's at least been there. How about
he's
that?
Been there.
I think Colt's gonna cry.
Maybe. I don't think we'll hear the Austin Aries. Wah!
No, Austin Aries is the only one I know of.
Aries.
Damn it, he was announced as Ayers. I've never seen the guy before.
Okay, what city is Ken Anderson from in Minnesota?
Minneapolis.
Okay, you're not even allowed to be Rico's relief pitcher anymore. I'm going to have to ring announce again.
Go ahead and climb down the stairs and ring announce.
Oh, thank you.
I'll stay up here.
I'll do it from up here. I'll gladly do it from up here. Dean Baldwin sneaking out of the building with his bag. We didn't see him sneak in, but he's sneaking out.
Well, it's not an intermission right now, so you can see him walking through. People are watching the future here take on classic preppy Colt Cabana.
Cabana with Sabin on his shoulders, wiggles out of that predicament, still holding onto the wrist lock. Working over that arm. Kicks away his hands. Lands the enziguri, and Sabin takes a flip for that.
Is Colt close to inheriting a lot of money?
Probably. You know, his parents, his parents do pretty well.
I mean, he's definitely cut out a lot of the high-risk maneuvers and everything else out of his repertoire since he decided to go the preppy route here.
That's a very preppy low blow. Boot to the gut, hits the ropes. Big running knee. But a lackadaisical cover.
Has Chris Sabin and Colt Cabana ever worked each other before a day?
I do not believe they have. They may have crossed paths in the past in the XICW promotion up in Detroit. Run the fantastic Hot Rock Sports Bar and Music Cafe in Warren, Michigan. Come on, Sabin! Will he give it up?
Cabana in the ropes.
Come on, baby.
John Howard with the Cliff Clavin white socks and the dress pants look.
John Howard with the Corky Thatcher look.
Oh, blah, dee, blah, da.
Life goes on. Whoa. 2 elbows, 3 to the midsection of Cabana, a handful of hair, sends Sabin right back down to the mat. Going for the head scissors. Into the octopus.
Did you just call Colt Cabana a puss?
No, not at all.
Just thought I'd check on that.
Backbreaker across the knee.
10 minutes gone, 20 minutes remaining in the match.
Got AJ Styles against Ace Steel in a battle of two competitors of the NWA TNA.
Should be a phenomenal matchup between those two. I'm looking forward to that one. CM Punk versus Jimmy Rave ought to be a very good matchup as well.
Shot in the ropes by the hair. Clothesline with authority from Colt Cabana.
Because it was.
Some clotheslines just don't have authority. His strike with much vengeance and furious anger. I was watching Pulp Fiction yesterday. Yeah.
Say what again?
Royale with cheese. Tope con queso.
Are you the
Royale
king?
con queso.
Are you the king of foot massages?
No.
Just the
I
sausage
bet
king
you'd
of
massage
Chicago?
Mike Burns' feet. Full Nelson by Chris Sabin, but the strength of Cabana just has him swinging around.
Don't talk about John Howard when he's not here to defend himself, Dave.
Cabana now turns it into a full Nelson of his own, broken by Sabin in a forearm, sends Cabana through the ropes and out to the floor. Sabin now looking for a dive, but Cabana scurries out of the way. Well, not really scurries, just sort of like walks slowly. But forgets about Sabin. Trying to pull a page out of Nate Webb's playbook. Doesn't exactly do a head scissors, but drives the face and the chin of Cabana right into the seat of one of the chairs in the front row.
He may have killed himself doing that, though. He tried to round the world around the ring post. Came up just a little bit short, but momentum took the both of them into those chairs. I don't know who got the worst of that, Dave.
Looks like Cabana got the worst of it as Sabin throws him back into the ring. Several Mitch Ryder knee lifts to the midsection of Cabana, sent off the ropes, kick to the shoulder. Chin breaker. Sabin thrown into the top turnbuckle by the hair once again, courtesy of Cabana. Double Ricky Noga style chop to the chest of Sabin. Cabana comes charging, double knees. Double cheese. Double meat, extra onions.
Did Colt Cabana just make a sexual offer to Mike Burns?
Oral reference. Kick to the back of Cabana by Sabin, now climbing the ropes. Cabana trying to fight off Sabin from hitting whatever he's looking for here. Sabin to the top. Neck breaker off the top rope by Chris Sabin.
I think that turned into an ass breaker on Chris Sabin. Maybe Mike Burns can go in there and rub his tushy for him.
Enough of that.
Blame CM Punk, he started it tonight.
Or else this tape's gonna be named like when Mike Burns met Butthole or something. Sent off the ropes, springboard, hi-oh, nobody home.
I think he's already got a tape called that.
Elevated, lands on the second rope, comes off with like a leg lariat type maneuver. John Howard says 2.
John Corky Howard had to sit there and look at that for a few seconds before he realized it was a pin combination. Maybe he was going to the turtle reffing school from earlier tonight.
Fans getting behind Sabin to get his second win here. Cabana catches the boot, but spins him all the way around into two solid forearms by Sabin. Reversal of the whip into the corner. Up and over by Sabin. Blocks the attempt by Cabana twice. Northern Lights suplex with a release on it. Hooks the leg, too. Cabana able to kick out.
Barely got out of that one. I thought Chris Sabin had him. He even had the leg hooked well, but Cabana was able to more or less rock himself out of that pin attempt.
Sabin elevated. Cabana catches him into a bear hug, traps the head, turns this into a modified DDT, but whoa, sit out with it. Almost three. Beautiful maneuver by Cabana. That could be the Cabana surprise.
It could be.
Love how he keeps throwing him off by the hair. Sabin to the second turnbuckle. But a second really, really stiff punch from Colt Cabana. Looking for a top rope Rana here, possibly. Sabin holds on to the top rope. Catches Sabin once again. Might be looking for that maneuver a second time. This time, Sabin with the Northern Lights suplex. Rolls through with it. Several shots down across the back of Sabin. Butterflies the arms. Colt 45. That's gotta be it. 1, 2, 3. Colt Cabana is your winner.
The winner of the match, classic Colt Cabana.
Over the shoulder backbreaker of Cabana does away with Chris Sabin tonight. Put in a strong showing. Worked over the arm of Cabana throughout most of the matchup. Had good strategy, but comes up on the short end of the stick tonight.
And don't give